Mario Kart World is finally out, but one of the biggest pieces of criticism currently circulating online is that the open world is shallow, with not enough to do. Now personally, I fully disagree. So, with your permission, I'd like to explain why. When the game was initially revealed, I personally felt that an open world was a natural progression point for the series, especially after Mario Kart 8 Deluxe had perfected the already very familiar gameplay loop. But there was a sentiment of hesitation shared by many online, unsure of if the open world would have enough depth to support it being the main focus of the game. Having now played the game, I can safely say that they absolutely nailed the implementation of the open world. To start with, the open world is not the core focus of the game. The core gameplay loop of the Grand Prix is still 4 tracks, but now you drive through the world to each track, instead of a loading screen and a cut to the next track. This makes a Grand Prix feel like a true grand event, taking place over a huge stretch of the world. Additionally, an added mode is the Knockout Tour, where you drive non-stop through the world, staying above a certain rank to avoid elimination. Both of these game modes are accessed on the main menu by selecting either single player or multiplayer. But entirely separate to these game modes is another option on the title screen: Free Roam mode. Selecting this option puts you into the open world. When you get into the open world, there are plenty of challenges scattered around the world, along with secrets to find. But I think the biggest misconception here is that exploring the open world is the core focus of the game. It's not. It's simply another side option available to the player. Mario Kart World may feature an open world, which the core gameplay loop of Grand Prix and Knockout Tours take full advantage of, but the open world itself is not the primary gameplay focus. And personally, I think the strength of the open world is in being a juxtaposition to the core gameplay experience. The main races and gameplay loop can be so loud, bombastic, and intense. So when you switch to the open world, the game slows down, allowing you to drive around the world at your own pace. And it's the music that makes this world so relaxing, yet engaging to explore. In an interview about the development of Mario Kart World, the lead composer Atsuko Asahi stated the following: "This game has more music tracks than any other game in the series." When asked about just how many songs were in the game, she replied, "Altogether over 200 for the Jukebox." But what exactly is the Jukebox? Well, from the descriptions, you can think of it like an in-game DJ that dynamically queues up songs relevant to your position on the map in the free roam gameplay. Asahi explains, "The Jukebox feature will have you racing towards Bowser's Castle while listening to Bowser's Road from Super Mario 64, or going for a nighttime spin while soaking in the Rainbow Road theme from Super Mario Kart. During the daytime, various bright and cheerful tracks play. In the evening and at night, the arrangements are more chilled." The end result of this feature is an open world that is relaxing to cruise around in while soaking up some of the beautiful music from the history of the Mario series. This is exactly what the sound team were aiming for, as at the end of the interview, Asahi closes with, "Our goal was to create distinctive music that's fun to just listen to while driving around. So if you can, we'd love for you to turn up the volume on your TV or console while you play." With this intention clearly stated, it becomes quite clear that the goal of the free roam mode was not to be as intense as the Grand Prix, but instead a mode to chill out and enjoy the tunes queued up by the Jukebox, while you solve an occasional challenge or find a hidden secret or two. I think it's quite comparable to Breath of the Wild's open world. Walking through the grassy plains of Hyrule or galloping on horseback down a dirt path are some of my favourite parts of the open world in this game. Even after finishing the game, I found myself returning time after time to the game, just to walk around the world again. The environment was friendly, like a home away from home, and Mario Kart World creates this same feeling. But where Breath of the Wild features quite a sparse soundtrack, mostly being a soundscape of ambient sound, Mario Kart World is the exact opposite end of the auditory experience, and is instead full of beautiful music at all times. Cruising around the world, listening to the curated selection of wonderful music is so relaxing, and I can picture myself booting up the game again weeks, months, or years from now, just to drive around the world and unwind. If you were initially turned off by the free roam mode in Mario Kart World, thinking it would have more to do, I don't blame you. but I strongly urge you to boot the game back up, pick a road, and just drive around the world. Don't put YouTube on another monitor, don't check Instagram Reels, just drive. And I guarantee after a moment, you'll find yourself sinking into the relaxing atmosphere of just cruising down a long strip of road, weaving between cars, and letting the music wash over you. Have you played Mario Kart World yet? What do you think of the game? Leave a comment with your thoughts down below, and as always, thanks for watching.